artists, it's Mrs. Rhodes here. I'm going to teach you how to make a heart pinch pot. We're going to start with a piece of clay and it's going to be an imperfect circle. So our first step is to get this into a sphere, which is a three-dimensional circle. And we're going to use the palm of our hand to tap and rotate. And if you have any big cracks like this, you can smooth them with your finger. And you're just going to keep working your chunk of clay until you have a circle. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it toward that shape. Once you have your circle, you're going to do something kind of silly. You're going to poke your thumb into the middle and you're going to make it have a belly button. Poke, not all the way through, but a little bit, about halfway through. Just one thumb poke. Now I'm going to pinch like this with a claw as I go around. So I'm going to put my thumb back in the belly button and pinch and rotate. And I'm just pinching gently a little bit at a time. I don't want to push too hard because then I'll have to start over. Pinch and rotate. Pinch and rotate. My walls are starting to get a little bit more thin, which is what I want. I'm going to keep going until my walls are as thin as my pinky finger. You're going to use your pinky finger to measure the thickness of your walls. I'm also kind of pinching down inside, not only up here, because then my wall will get super skinny up top. I want it to be the same width down here as well. So I'm pinching and feeling the wall as I go, and then I can make this a little bit thinner. I need it thin enough so that I can kind of move it and bend it into a heart shape. Now you notice I keep getting a couple cracks. We have what's called slip. Slip is just water mixed with old clay. And we can use the watery part, just the watery part, not the gooey part, to sort of blend any cracks that might show up. Sometimes our hands steal some of the moisture from the clay, and we want to give it a little bit of moisture back. So it looks like my walls are a good thickness now. So now I get to do the fun part and turn my circle into a heart. These are heart pinch pots. I forgot something important though, I just realized. My bottom of my pot is kind of round right now, so it can't really sit nicely on my desk. So I'm gonna gently cradle it like a little baby bird, and I'm gonna gently tap, tap, so gentle. And I'm just kind of flattening the bottom, the base, so it sits nice on my desk. Now you see it's more flat. So after I flatten the bottom of my pot, I'm going to make a heart. So I'm going to bend the sides into a heart shape. So I'm going to start with the top, and I'm just going to gently and slowly work it so that I have the top of my heart. And I'm just kind of pushing from the bottom up to the top slowly, a little bit at a time, because I don't want it to crack too much. If it does crack a little bit, remember you can just add a little bit of the water from the slip cup and keep bending until you like your shape. I also like to sneak my pinky in this part and kind of push that up. And then finally, I'm just gonna pinch a little bit right here to get that heart. So that's the top of my heart. Now I'm going to do the bottom of my heart. So I'm going to pinch. I like to make this part a little bit skinnier right here before I do this. It works a little easier, and I might even add a little water first to help it not crack too much. And then I'm just going to pinch down here, and I kind of pinch the sides as I go, and then finally make it the shape that I'm happy with. Your heart can be tall and skinny like mine, or it can be wider, shorter. You can change the shape of your heart. I'm just going to check the sides, make sure I'm happy with them. Smooth any cracks on the top and the sides with a little bit of slip water. And then finally, I'm going to write my name on a little scrap piece of paper, put it under my project, and put my project with my little paper on the clay shelf.